how this morning routine changed my life. Coming up, Mornings in the Lab with Keith and Friends. Hey, there we go. Good morning, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're tuning in today. Mornings in the Lab with Keith and Friends, where we break down how to own your day, take smart risks, and damn it, hold yourself accountable to your biggest goals. Get up. If you're laying there in bed, if you're sitting back in your truck wondering what you're going to do next, it's just time to get going. Hey, I'm your host. I'm Keith Bilous. Before we get started, here's a quick heads up. I was about to drop an F-bomb in that opener there, but I'm like, nah, I haven't told everybody it's an R-rated show yet. Yep. And I just decided, how fast can I say these words at once? Really? Yeah, I feel like I'm Eminem rap god. No month, say no to something so you can say yes to so much more.
I'm ready to throw the hatchet.
We ain't letting you slide with anything this week.
Today's show is real life. And it was fine. We were just fine. I'm like, yeah, because that's what real life is all about. Right? Not always perfect. I was hustling, juggling multiple businesses, constantly in go mode. But the truth is that grind was fucking wearing me down. I stopped cramming more into my day and focused on making every move count instead of trying to make every hour count. Prioritizing physical, mental, emotional well-being. The non-negotiables, like just the absolute non-negotiables, right? Focusing on the real progress, not just the productivity. And it's not about doing more. No, it's about doing what matters. You got to ask yourself, what's that one habit or belief holding you back right now?
Don't just do all this shit on the internet and expect that your life's going to change, because you might be doing stuff that you really don't need. You're constantly chasing, you're trying to chase stability, and you're not going to get it that way. You chase stability, you don't chase it.
If you just drift through the morning accidentally, you're just going to stack bricks of mediocrity. Is that what you want? You want to be mediocre like every other motherfucker out there? The second you let the day run you is the day you lose. Now listen, business athletes, we don't hit snooze on success. Your routine builds your year, every minute, every hour, every day.
If you wing it, you're going to eat chicken wings.
Success isn't about taking one massive leap. It's about making those intentional improvements and optimizing those habits that you already had.
I train my mind the same way that I train my body on a
Yeah.
daily. So these small routines like literally set me up for success. It's really about setting yourself up, thinking about these steps that you can take every day so that you can ultimately be as prepared as you can possibly be when you're executing throughout the day. If you don't get grounded, you will literally just be mentally all over the place. Minimize the margins of error, and it changed the game. Ultimately laying the foundation and just having the base layer understanding of, if I don't do these things, everything else gets screwed up. That's the core of what really helped me take it to the next level.
If I didn't make those decisions, if I didn't have my clothes laid out, I would wake up and I would be in this kind of state of disarray, and I just had a hard time surviving.
In my mind, that is what a superior behavior looks like. And so if I don't fulfill the expectation of myself, then I feel like I'm running behind.
We wake up and we pretend it's 1984. Just John looks in the mirror, but hey, fuck, my body's still the same from 1984.
Elbow pain, all right? This is an annoying setback that's going to throw your whole game off. But you can make some small adjustments to avoid it. Keep your joints healthy, keep pushing strong. The more support you give your elbows, the less they'll have to work under that heavy weight, all right? We want to stay safe. We want to prevent injuries. Remember that on your fitness journey.
You have to decide if it's something that you really want and then commit to it. And it sounds really simple, but simple's not always easy.
You can either be the person that goes to the conference, or you can be the one who hosts the conference. You can either be mediocre like everybody else, or you can be the one who...
The real answer is when you look in the mirror and you're like, there's something that I can change that I don't like, or I literally need this to get through the day.
You gotta have a dark side. You gotta have a dark side.
Oh my gosh.
Every successful person, whether that's business, whether that's the gym, whatever, they have a dark side, because you got to have that aggressiveness, that tenacity. You can't just half-ass something and expect to get the result that you want. A lot of people don't even know that they're mediocre. Like, they don't know they're like, bro, that's fucking average. I don't want to do that.
We're not here having tea and cookies. We're here kicking ass.
Leveling up isn't just about doing more. Nope. It's about locking in those habits that fit your life and knowing when to hit pause so you can come back sharper. In order for me to achieve something quite successful, I got to say no to a bunch of things, right? You got to say no to a bunch of things to hit yes on something quite audacious.
Kettlebells will change your life. So if there's one thing that you want to do in November, don't always focus on running on the treadmill. Put some kettlebell swings in your life and you will see the results.
Go get strong, ladies. Go get strong. We know it's gonna make you live longer.
Michael clearly understood he had to fail more than everyone else to succeed more than everyone else. Failure is testing. Failure is learning. Failure is what you need to do to become great at whatever you choose. So rewrite the script, fail fast, and go what you want. Redefine failure, fail fast, and go get that shit.
Well, periodization is really a nice word for saying have a plan.
I was performing noticeably. We're talking probably 10, maybe 50% better with red meat as my primary fuel source.
When you eat it from food, when you eat it from supplements, the science is saying, you know what, you're not going to get that recovery that you're looking for, so you're not going to adapt from that training. Iron helps with oxygen flow. What does oxygen do in the blood? It gives you that clarity, that energy. If you're training and it doesn't have to be endurance in terms of a triathlon, but just that cardiovascular phase of your training, you got to fuel that right.
Establish what you're trying to achieve. Or is it strength? Is it endurance? And then you build your nutrition based around what you're trying to achieve.
Nutritional alignment is a game changer. Find what works for you. Don't do what somebody else is doing just because you think they're doing it, right? Fuel your body, put the right nutrition in your body, and move forward from there.
If I don't change, 365 days from now, I'll be just as lost, just as scared, just as anxious as I am today. If you do change, in 365 days, you could be living the life that you've been dreaming about, that vision you've been having for yourself. Is it easy? Absolutely not. Is it guaranteed? Hell no. Is it possible? Fuck yeah, it is. I have entered my no fucks era, and I promise you, if you take today's brand bite into effect, you will be one step closer to entering yours. You got this.
Honor the word to yourself. When you honor the word to yourself, this shit gets really fucking easy because you don't sit there and you right now you say, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym and you don't do it. It's real fucking easy to keep doing that dumb shit.
You want to go walk with your kids when you're 85 years old? Go to the gym right now and have some fun.
The science is compliance. You gotta fucking do it. It's that simple. Just remember, everyone, don't get lost in the details. At this phase, that doesn't matter. Just get there. Just do what we're saying. Get there and have a little fun.
Run towards reframing what that joy is.
It's not fucking cheating. It's a rest day.
Fuck it, I'm just doing this. It's that now method, Johnny. Just doing it right now. Those that decide to not be mediocre, unless you're in the nightclub or restaurant or night business industry, I'm sorry. You got to fucking win the mornings. It's as simple as that. I was 38. I was husky, fat, right? Eating crappy food constantly, burning the candle at literally both ends, working with my team overseas and then working on the business. If I can go make lots of money, I can go buy nice clothes. But I'm not going to put on nice clothes being husky and fat and not looking good at myself in the mirror. It's actually about going for a walk with my kids when I'm 80 and 90 and it all fits. It all fits together.
It's not the system. It is a mentality. It is a mindset. It is a system of support that will help you to define whatever your system is, whatever's going to work for you. Because I know if I don't do those things, it's going to take me down the wrong path. Like I know myself. I have self-awareness. So I know what the person without those things looks like, and I know how they feel, and I know what they're unhappy about it.
Yet we know as humans that movement and physical fitness is the foundation of that. So in the gym is the three pieces: emotional, mental, and physical.
Yeah.
That, because if you got those three things done and nothing else happened for the rest of the day, you've taken care of yourself. If you just do those three things every single day before the person next to you, you're gonna fucking fly, man. The morning routine we talk about is not just about checking boxes. It's really about setting the tone for how you show up every day and then every week. And it's about creating a cumulative good choices that start in the morning, right? Now's the time to cut the habits that are holding you back.